This video is about the fascinating development of archaeology over the centuries. I will explain how the collection and study of artifacts evolved from the symbolic interest of early pharaohs to the scientific methods of modern archaeology. Over 3,000 years ago, Egyptian pharaohs collected artifacts from past times. They preserved statues and inscriptions to honor their history. These collections were not scientific but symbolic. There was already an interest in the past. Archaeology was not yet a discipline. In antiquity, Romans and Greeks searched for ancient objects. Emperors like Augustus collected artworks from Egypt or Greece. These finds were trophies, not objects of study. There was no understanding of historical contexts. Archaeology remained unstructured. In the Middle Ages, monasteries and churches collected relics, such as bones of saints. These were venerated, not scientifically examined. Excavations were rare and served religious purposes. History was explained through myths. Archaeology was not yet a science. In the 15th century, the Renaissance began. Scholars in Italy collected Roman statues and coins. They studied ancient texts to understand finds. Interest in Greece and Rome grew. Archaeology slowly became more scientific. In 1748, excavations began in Pompeii and Herculaneum. The cities buried by Vesuvius fascinated Europe. Finds like mosaics and everyday objects were collected, but excavations were unsystematic. These discoveries inspired modern archaeology. In 1798, Napoleon led an expedition to Egypt. Scientists accompanied him and studied pyramids and temples. The Rosetta Stone was found, which deciphered hieroglyphs. Archaeology became more precise. Egypt became a research focus. In the 1870s, Heinrich Schliemann excavated Troy. He believed in Homer's Iliad and found an ancient city. His methods were rough and damaged finds. Schliemann made archaeology popular. He showed myths can contain truths. In the late 19th century, archaeology became more scientific. Researchers like Flinders Petrie in Egypt kept precise records. They dated finds through stratigraphic analysis. Methods were standardized. Archaeology developed into a discipline. In 1900, Arthur Evans began excavations at Knossos on Crete. He found the Minoan culture with magnificent palaces. His work revealed an unknown civilization. Evans used careful methods. Knossos made archaeology world famous. In 1922, Howard Carter discovered Tutankhamun's tomb in Egypt. It was nearly untouched and full of treasures. The finds fascinated the world and popularized archaeology. Carter's work was precise. The tomb is a milestone. In the early 20th century, stratigraphy became central. Archaeologists like Mortimer Wheeler analyzed soil layers to date finds. This method clarified timelines. It is standard today. Archaeology became more accurate. In the 19th century, archaeology began in America. Researchers like John Stevens studied Maya cities such as Chichen Itza. They found temples and hieroglyphs. The research revealed complex cultures. America became a new field. In the 1940s, underwater archaeology began. Divers like Jacques Cousteau found sunken ships. New technologies helped recover wrecks. These finds told stories of trade and wars. Archaeology expanded into the sea. In 1949, Willard Libby developed radiocarbon dating. It measures the decay of carbon-14 in organic finds. This method dates finds accurately up to 50,000 years. It revolutionized archaeology. Time estimates became precise. In the 1920s, aerial archaeology started. Airplanes revealed ancient structures like Roman roads from above. Later, satellite images aided discoveries. This technique found hidden sites. Archaeology became more technological. In the 20th century, archaeology was used politically. The Nazis promoted excavations to support their ideology. In Israel, archaeologists searched for biblical sites. Finds were often ideologically interpreted. Archaeology had to become more neutral. In 1991, Ötzi, the glacier mummy, was found in the Alps. He lived 5,300 years ago and carried tools and clothing. Analyses revealed his diet and diseases. Ötzi gave insights into the Stone Age. Archaeology became more personal. In the 20th century, archaeology grew in Asia. In China, the Terracotta Army was discovered in 1974. It guards the tomb of Emperor Qin. These finds showed China's ancient culture. Asia became a research focus. In the 20th century, debates about ethics began. Colonial archaeologists often stole finds. Indigenous groups demanded returns, like the Elgin marbles. Archaeology became more sensitive. Respect for cultures increased. In the 1990s, digital archaeology began. Three-dimensional models of sites like Petra were created. Databases store finds worldwide. Technology makes archaeology more accessible. It preserves sites digitally. In the 21st century, archaeology shows how climate affected cultures. Finds reveal droughts that destroyed cities. Today, climate change threatens sites like Venice. Archaeologists protect cultural heritage. Research helps understand the past. Since the 2000s, archaeologists involve local communities. Indigenous groups assist excavations and share knowledge. This makes archaeology more inclusive. Communities benefit from finds. Archaeology becomes more collaborative. In the 20th century, forensic archaeology emerged. It investigates mass graves, for example, from wars. Techniques like DNA analysis identify victims. Archaeology helps justice. It connects history and criminology. In the 20th century, Africa's past was explored. Sites like Great Zimbabwe showed complex cultures. Finds disproved colonial prejudices about Africa. Archaeology became more diverse. Africa's history was recognized. Since the 2000s, archaeologists use satellites. They find hidden cities, like in Cambodia. Infrared images reveal structures beneath sand. Technology makes discoveries easier. Archaeology becomes high-tech. Archaeology promotes tourism in countries like Egypt. Sites like Machu Picchu attract millions, but visitors can damage finds. Archaeologists protect sites. Tourism brings money, but also risks. Women like Gertrude Bell shaped archaeology, but they were long underrepresented. Today, women lead many projects, like Zahi Hawass in Egypt. Equality is growing. Archaeology becomes more diverse.
Archaeology is taught in schools. Students learn about pyramids or Roman ruins. Excavations in museums fascinate children. Education inspires researchers. Archaeology brings history alive. Films like Indiana Jones made archaeology popular, but they often show false images. Documentaries explain real research. Media promotes interest. Archaeology reaches broad audiences.
Archaeology reveals the past with new technologies. It protects heritage from war and climate. Ethics and cooperation are central. Archaeology connects cultures. It remains exciting and important.